Safety that reads the quarterback like a book, makes a ton of plays, and is just a menace to opponents and their fans. I got you. Today we're going to talk about 6 ways to master reading the quarterback as a safety on DB Tip Clips. Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Charles Woodson, Justin Simmons, Minkah Fitzpatrick. If guys like that really excite you as a safety because of their ability to be able to get to the football consistently and make plays, you've come to the right place today. I'm going to show you how they go about doing that, and it all starts with studying the quarterback. Let's get to it. And definitely stay tuned to the end of this video because I've got an important question for you, as well as resources that are going to get your interceptions sky high. So let's talk about how you're going to read that quarterback. The first thing you got to do is have your pre-snap reads. Begin your analysis before the snap. Don't wait until the snap. You got to study the offensive formations, the personnel, and tendencies to gain insights into the potential plays that might come your way. Pay attention to the quarterback's cadence, as certain plays might be indicated by his rhythm and his vocal cues. Be on top of that. Also, beware of the location of certain key players. Some teams run plays through a certain individual on the offense. You got to find out who that guy is. A key player can be lined up in the backfield. He can be lined up at wing, at Z, or at X on any given play. Locate that key player, and now you've got a really good idea of what might be coming your way. The second thing you got to learn is eye tracking. Once the ball is snapped, focus on the quarterback's eyes. They're often a reliable indicator of his intended target. Sure, there are no-look passes out there, but they're the exception, not the norm. If his eyes lock onto a receiver, he's likely to throw in that direction. However, be cautious of quarterbacks who use pump fakes or deliberately look off defenders to deceive you. Film study really helps you hone in on what the quarterback's eye tendencies are. Some guys stare down receivers, others tend to look one way, then attempt to throw the other. Get a bead on what the tendencies are and rely on them once the game comes. Don't start second guessing yourself in the game if you've put in the work of studying. Believe what you see. Believe it and then go. The third way you're going to read that quarterback is by actually having route recognition. Familiarize yourself with common route combinations based on the offensive formations. This knowledge will help you predict where the quarterback might target the ball. Recognizing the relationships between the receiver's routes can give you an advantage in positioning. This could be the most important key of all. It's also why quarterbacks and receivers make good safeties when they are sent to the defensive side of the ball. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that happen. What they do come over to the defensive side of the ball with is a built-in understanding of how routes mesh together, as well as how quarterback's footwork coincides with the routes that are run. Now, if you've not had the fortune of playing on offense much or at a high level, then seek to gain a high-level understanding of route combinations. It's the actual key to the passing game. You've got to understand the route combinations in conjunction with the timing of the quarterback and how all those things mesh up together. So you're going to have to start doing some studying like you actually play offense. And now on to number 4, and that's recognizing dropbacks. Different quarterback dropbacks provide clues about the depth of the pass and the type of play. Deep drop might indicate a deep pass attempt, while a quick drop could signal a shorter throw. So now what do you need to do? You have to adjust your depth accordingly based on the situation. Like route combinations, getting a deep understanding of the quarterback's footwork can very much enhance your anticipation of what is likely to come. Not all play action fakes are the same. What matters is the footwork that comes after the fake. Not all rollouts are the same. And of course, there are varying types of straight pass drops. Each one means something, and it's in your best interest to learn what they mean in terms of routes that are going to be run in front of you or behind you, and who's likely to be targeted for a pass on those different types of drops. Put some time together to understand what the quarterback is doing with his footwork in conjunction to where he's going with that football. Number 5 is offensive tendencies. Study game film to learn about the opponent's offensive tendencies. Some quarterbacks have favorite targets in specific situations. Quarterbacks tend to have their safety blanket. Understanding these tendencies can help you anticipate where the ball is likely to go. Quarterbacks are creatures of habit. When they get caught in sticky situations, they will tend to gravitate to what they believe in the most. Oftentimes, that's a specific receiver. We've all seen that. Sometimes that could be a certain route or throwing to a particular side of the field. We've all seen that happen as well. Learn the habits and make the quarterback pay for having those habits. Make him uncomfortable by getting on the things that he needs to have the most when times get hard. And now we're on to the final component, and that is film study. Break down film of your upcoming opponents. Analyze the quarterback's behavior in different situations and learn to recognize patterns in his decision making. All of this information discussed in this video is derived from film study. You truly want to be an elite safety with playmaking ability, a love for and dedication to film study is an absolute must. Pick any elite safety out there. Name a guy in the game that you like at any level, and I can guarantee you that they're avid film watchers. The more clues you can pick up in your film research each week, the slower the game will move for you on game day. Once that starts happening, you're on your way to becoming the ball hawk that your team needs you to be and the one you've always dreamed of being. Okay, so let's review. You've got to learn how to get your pre-snap reads, so get as much information before that ball is snapped. You got to learn how to do the eye tracking on a quarterback, make him give you and learn his intentions. Also, there's route recognition. That's going to help you extremely. You've got to recognize the dropbacks. The quarterback's footwork dictates everything that's going to happen in the passing game. Of course, learn the offensive formations and tendencies. That's definitely going to give you some abilities to anticipate what's coming your way. And then the final part is film study. I could say this literally about any position, but especially at safety. You're the quarterback on defense. You've got to learn what that quarterback on offense is trying to do each and every time, and that comes with intensive film study. All right, hope you guys got that. And I also hope that you like this video. Before I let you out of here though, you love safety, right? Who is your favorite safety in the game? Go ahead and drop that comment in the comment section down below. And if you're trying to become a great safety, an elite playmaker, not only is this video gonna help you, but I got a couple of great resources for you. First one is right here over my shoulder. It's my book, 101 DB Tips. You can get this as an ebook version immediately right now on your phone, your iPad, or whatever you use to go through the internet. Or we've got this new soft cover version. A lot of you said you like having a book in your hand, and we got it here for you. 109 pages filled with 101 of the best DB tips you can find anywhere. Don't wait till you get in trouble this season to start getting some answers. They're all right here in this book. Anything that you could want to learn about being an elite DB. Going along with that, you should be a member of the All Eyes DB Camp members area. Over 200 videos in there discussing stuff like technique, drills, tips, analyzing technique, as well as explaining coverages and a whole lot more. It's the best investment you can make for yourself if you're trying to be the best DB possible and lock down passing attacks from coast to coast. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Also, if you haven't already, which is a criminal act, if you've not already subscribed to this channel and you're a defensive back, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and do that right now. Hit the bell, like this video, share this video, and until next time, guys, All Eyes DB Camp. Consistency breeds results.